내가
I hope that I see it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. We've got Drexler. Olajuwon is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Richmond. And it's Kidd in at the 1. And for Chicago, Durant is out there with Olajuwon. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Kidd with it. Richmond outside. No good on the triple. And Chicago has possession. And here's Jordan outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Richmond the pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Kidd. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Kidd after the made shot from Michael Jordan. It's stolen by Kemp. And now here comes Drexler leading the break. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Kidd. From deep, Drexler hits it from three-point range.
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
To the paint, Olajuwon kicks to McGrady. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Richmond outside. To the inside, here's Drexler, and that one is good. Drexler's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of John Morant. There's no denying that man.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for Chicago, John Morant. 1 shot.
That's good from Morant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Richmond outside. On the wing, Drexler. Kemp deciding where to go with it. Olajuwon with a screen on Durant. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Outside, Kemp. Olajuwon with a screen on Durant. Drexler outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Chicago making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Robinson kicks to Drexler. Pass to Olajuwon. Some solid defense there from KD. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Wasted no time on that one. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Jordan, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Olajuwon with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Robinson dishes to Payton. Richmond outside. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. Shoots over Morant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Olajuwon's got his second bucket of the game to go. Chicago leading by 7. And here's Morant. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pocket 4. Here's Olajuwon. Basket good. 6 points for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Elliott is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Stockton. And it's Payton in at the 2 guard. Payton against Edwards. The screen from Kemp. Back to Payton. Pass to Stockton. Kemp with a screen for Stockton. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
A towering presence. Antetokounmpo uses his size to his advantage down low.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Elliott, and that one's on target from the wing.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Here's Robertson, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Robertson's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Olajuwon checked in for O'Neal. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kidd passes to Elliott. Chicago grabs the miss. Robertson kicks to Pierce. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Pass to Richmond. The 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Robertson dishes to Pierce. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And Chicago leads by 14. Malone outside. Here is Richmond. A three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, this is something Edwards continues to work on. He knows how dangerous he can be when he's hitting from deep.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kemp. Fires the three. Richmond no good. Chicago leading by 14. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Substitution for the away team. Hakeem Olajuwon. John Stockton.
A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. From deep, Robertson, another three for Chicago.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Here's Richmond. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Pierce. Richmond's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Olajuwon's shot is good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pierce for three. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 4 assists in the game.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Richmond outside. And Kemp now on top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Richmond. And Drexler has it in the corner. Traps in the tray. Drexler's got 8 points.
Well, that one's on the defense. Gave him a little too much of a window there.
Here's McGrady. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Beyond the arc. And it's Brunson missing. Inside. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And so it's Chicago controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Jalen Brunson. Nowitzki is out there with Wayne. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Stolen by Drexler. Latrey. And it's McGrady, that time on the assist by Nowitzki. McGrady's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. Outside, Kemp. Back to Drexler. Kidd passes to Drexler. Now Richmond from deep. Wang pulls it in. McGrady kicks to Nowitzki. Over Kemp. Nowitzki's shot is no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Olajuwon.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no slop stealing.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And you just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Now Richmond, he has 6, just 5 to shoot. Here's Kidd. Wang pulls it in. There's the try.
In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
Now here's Kidd, and so George Karl decides to call a timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Chicago making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Wang. Durant comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Morant in for Jalen Brunson. It's Kemp on the wing. Guarded by KD. Olajuwon left side with the fadeaway. And it's Kemp with the jam.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team, either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for Jason Kidd. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down low, here's McGrady. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Richmond outside. Off target from three-point range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up there to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Drexler passes to Payton. Here's Olajuwon. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block.
Well, a block like that requires excellent timing, and he had it that time.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and the shot goes in. McGrady's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, that's an effective use of the dribble.
Drexler scanning the floor. Over McGrady. And again, unable to change momentum here. Inside, it's deflected. And good that time. McGrady's got 26.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and our man is going for the jugular.
And so it's Chicago. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Robinson. Payton is out there with Kidd. And there's Malone. And it's Richmond in at the small forward. And so here is Chicago. Jordan kicks to KD. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Here's Kidd, and the rejection by Morant. Shot from the wing. A three from Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Payton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. McGrady. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Yeah, showing great vision that time, and that pass is right on the money.
Here's Payton. Banked in off the glass. Payton's got his first points in this one.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Richmond outside. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
That bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got 21 in the game.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Outside for Kidd. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Morant right side. McGrady. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
McGrady kicks to KD. Offline with his three. Robinson dishes the Kidd. Richmond outside. Connects from three-point range.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kidd passes to Malone. Morant with the steal. McGrady outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Kidd dishes to Malone. Richmond outside. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Off target at the rim. Here's McGrady. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Outside Kidd. Pass to Malone. Shoots over KD. Malone can't hit.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. McGrady's got 40 points.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.